Hi everybody. I think this is Tuesday. I was going to do a video, excuse me, yesterday afternoon, but I fell asleep. I fell asleep about 5:30 because I had been up I didn't go to bed the night before, and I stayed up until 5:30 yesterday, evidently, and I passed out in the chair, according to my husband. So I'm doing the video today, and it's a Temu Haul video. And first of all, I want to say hello for all of y'all that have never been here before. My name is Beth, and I am so glad to have you here. For all my subscribers or the ones that have been here many times before, thank you so much for coming back. And as you see by my background, that is my front window. I am sitting in my love seat. I am still upstairs. Evidently it was deeper, and it's going to take a little bit longer, and it's right on my chin bone. But it is progressing, and it did get a little infected, and I'm trying to keep it propped up, and I am doing what the doctor said, and so it is what it is. And I hope y'all bear with me. I know it's not as good up here. I miss my blackboard. I miss my whiteboard to hold the things up. It was getting so clear down there. I finally got it all in, but you know, life happens. So that's all part of it. But I'm excited about this Temu haul. And oh, I have decided as soon as I can get downstairs, the first thing I'm going to do is the heat transfer, because everybody's asked me about that, and I'm going to do that. But the second thing I'm going to do, hopefully it will still be December. I'm going to do a challenge for myself, and what I'm going to do is my molds are all in bins, and I'm going to start with the smallest ones, and I'm going to take a bin out, and I'm going to show you the bin, and I'm going to pour every mold in that bin. Probably not in one setting, not the smaller ones, because I mean some of them's got 50 small little molds, but I will pour like 6 or 7 of them at one time, until eventually I will have all the molds that I've ever bought poured, so you can actually see them poured, and so can I. That's a challenge I'm going to do for myself, and I am going to post it. I will be posting other videos on top of that, because I don't want my videos being nothing, because it's going to take months. I have over 1,000 molds, and I'm still buying molds, so it's an ongoing thing, but I'm going to start doing that. And when I get to a point where I can, Zion, stop please. He's scratching on our doorpost. And John and Ashley have bought him things and did the spray. Nothing stops him. Anyway, that's what that noise was. And I'm still buying molds from Temu, and I always will. So, but when I get to a point, I want to start pouring the molds that I get from an order, so that you can see them poured. And of course, I have a lot of molds in this order. I'm not going to be able to pour them right now, unless it really warms up here and I can go out on the back porch. I can get somebody to go down there and get my stuff, and but right now it's way too cold, and I can't see it being warm enough. It's supposed to be at least 70 degrees, and it's not going to get 70 degrees here. Not here anyway. But I'm hopeful. And it may be where, you know, the steps are really bothering me, but it may be where I can walk around and go in. I may end up doing that pretty soon if I can't do the steps. That's what we did for the tornado. When the tornado sirens were going off and stuff, we had to get downstairs. And it was just me and my grandson, so yeah. All right, we're going to get started. And I am going to do another video today. And I'm going to be showing, I'm going to do a couple of earrings, which I don't think I've done. much jewelry, and I've got all my findings and stuff, so we'll finish them off. But I'm going to show you how I made a couple of my Christmas earrings that I made for an order. I thought you might like seeing that. So I'm going to, since all this stuff is up here, I thought, well, I would make a video. So I'm going to do that later on today. And that will probably come up later this evening. Yeah, it's 2:03 here, so this is really early for me to do a video. And I'm so sorry about my hair. It is what it is. I know it looks wild, doesn't it? And I'm still contemplating cutting it about that short all over my head. I've had it that way before. And I like it either way. You know what? I ordered a t-shirt from Temu. I ordered this. Okay, and I was hoping it was a sweatshirt because of the way it's still the shiny material. Why do they do that on? Do they not have sweatshirt material on Temu? I mean, can you literally not? What is that? That looks like bug stuff. Oh, y'all. What is that on the package? That looks like, oh, that's grossing me out a little bit. You know how when bugs shed and you have that, I don't know how to show it to you. It's now on my coffee table. Oh. Hi, Max. I'm so sorry. Hold on just a minute. Okay, I found something in a table. I wanted to show you what I was talking about. That was on the outside of the bag. Can y'all see that? What does that look like to you? I don't know. It definitely looks like something buggy to me. Okay, well, it's going in the trash can. Max, will you throw that away for me, please? Do you have your headphones on again? You can't hear me. Okay, I'm going to set it over here, away from me, and I will get it later. That's where it grosses me out a little bit, actually. I got that. But it's a shiny material. Oh, and I don't like the gathered waist either. I did not see the gathered waist. See that? I don't know. It looks straight up like a... No, it's not. Okay. No, it's not the shiny material. Oh, I was wrong. It look, okay, I take everything I said back. It's not a sweatshirt, but it's not shiny polyester either. So, and I got a 2X, and I think that it's going to be big on me, but that's okay, because I wanted it big. Oh, yeah, this is not the shiny. This is the, oh, yeah, no, okay. And I paid $8. $8.34, I think, for that. And if I get a chance, I'll try it on and maybe do a thumbnail with me with that on so you can see it. Unless I do it at the end of the video. I don't know. I think that's the only thing in here that is not a mold, y'all. Oh, I got this. This is going to be fun. I have plans for this right here. I'm going to have to find something to back that with this light so you can see it. I'll be right back. Okay, Max went downstairs and got my blackboard for me. Motorcycle. That's really cool. And I'm going to have fun with that. That's the front side. Okay. And then this, if I can help, see that? It's just a flower. You see how deep that is? Let me turn it up that way. And no, I don't I don't have my tape measure. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna have to wobble. Here it is. I knew it was close. Okay. I'm going to measure this for y'all. And sometimes it does have the measurements. Sometimes we forget to even look at the measurements. This is 8 inches long. And I knew it. Well, I can't get it to... Is that turned upside down? It is. Oh, well. It's 8 inches long. And this right here, you don't have to see it. I can just tell you. That one's 4 inches across. That way. And then it's 2 inches that way. Oh wow, I'm gonna have fun with this one. I forgot that I got this. This is for jewelry making, and it's for like necklaces or earrings or brooches. And I'm gonna do this in clay, y'all. I could do this in epoxy. And I might do it with some epoxy because, ooh, I'll tell you what. The opal in some of this would be awesome. But I want you, all these pieces came with it. And of course, you can use this for a lot of different things. You can use this for accent pieces on just about anything. I'm going to hold each one up a little bit closer. The glare, I know the glare from the outside. Perfect sizes. Look at that. That would be a gorgeous drop necklace. I'm excited about that. We might do some of that here in a couple of days because I can do clay up here too if I can get them to come and get me a couple pieces. And get that. A lot of my clay stuff is downstairs, but some of it's upstairs. I'm excited about this. And it's not a real flexible mold. Okay, you know how you get these paint molds sometimes and they're horrible and they're real flimsy? This is not a you see, I'm putting pressure on it. It is not, it's flexible enough to get them out, but it's not the flimsy kind. And you see how transparent, you see how you can see the light through that? That means it might even work with UV resin because you can see how the light goes through there. So it's thin enough where this might be doable with UV resin actually. And I can't say enough. And y'all know that if you've watched me much at all, I'm not a fan of UV resin. I'm not. But that double light from Let's Resin, the one that has the light on the top and the one on the bottom and the tray in the center, I can't say enough good things about that. It definitely definitely. I've never had things to cure so quickly and not have to worry about it. I stick a whole tray. I can get 10 earrings in there. 10 earring pairs, 20 earrings in there. Set it for 5 minutes, cure top and bottom. Take that out, put another 5 minutes. You just set the 5 minutes, cure top and bottom. It was a lifesaver for me. And yes, you could if you could figure it out. And bless Rose Heart, I'm telling you, she is an adventure soul, and I told her so. She said, if you've got more, and I thought about that. I had thought about that, but then you needed the tray in the center. And I thought, well, how in the world? I've got acrylic blanks, I do, but not big enough to go. Now, if you have, plexiglass, or even regular glass would have worked, I guess, but I didn't have anything. But something where you could have, turned one of your UV lamps upside down, and then put that, it has to be clear, acrylic glass, plexiglass, and set that on top of it, and then have the other one. You could make your own. You could. And so if you have 2 UV lamps and something to go, that is bigger than the both of them, then you could do it. And I would suggest you do that, because it makes a world of difference. The only thing is I don't know how you're going to turn the bottom one on and off. You're going to have to turn it on before you set it down somehow. I don't know. But it does make the world of difference. Let me see if I can do it that way. And you can... Let's see if the whiteboard helps with that better than the blackboard. I want you to be able to see the detail in that. I don't know which one shows up better. Y'all tell me in the comments which one. Oh, the black. The black does it. It takes the light out. Okay. Now we know what the issue is. Lots and lots of details in this mold, y'all. And all the 4 pieces came together. I'm excited about that mold. Especially if I can use UV resin in it. You see the detail in that? The depth? I'm excited about making some really cool, unique, off-the-wall type jewelry pieces. That's the kind of stuff I like doing. So I'm excited about that. Okay, this is not a mold. Really? They need to stop doing this. These white stickers, and it doesn't show up white when you order them. These do not do me a bit of good right here. This is not the way it looked on the order. This is what I got. Let me show you on the... That's what I got. A bunch of them. That's what I got. These are going back. I guess, I think, well, they're only $1 and something, but it's happening more and more. See, I got 2 packs of them. I'm going to show you because I've got my phone out here. I'm going to, sorry, I just sewed something on eBay. That's the curse of having another phone. Okay. I'm going to go to Temu and I'm going to pull up my orders. See all. I don't want to review. Why is it doing that? Okay, see if I can pull them up this way. That's the way. That's the way they look like online. It does not show a white border. On any of them. Let me see if I can just get the picture to get it bigger. Yeah. Come on, focus. It's not focusing for some reason. But that's the way that it looks online, and there is no white borders around it. And I can't use them with white borders. I don't like the way that the borders, even when you do it on white, you can still see the borders. It leaves that little shadow around, and I don't like that. And I'm not going to take the time to, as intricate as these are, there's no way, there's no way to cut around something like that. So those are going to go back. And they need to show what it is. And my Johnny Depp mold still hasn't come in. And I think it's because it was coming from a warehouse in Madison, Tennessee, which is not far from here. Madison also got hit on the same day that Clarksville got hit with the tornadoes. Madison got a lot of damage also. And I'm afraid that maybe the Amazon warehouse maybe got some damage. I don't know, because Amazon hasn't updated it since the 10th, saying that it was delayed in transit, and the latest information is from the 10th. So I don't know if I'm going to get that or not, and if I don't, that's okay. They'll refund me eventually, and I'll just order another one. But I was hoping to get it before Christmas so I could do that for Ashley. But I got that one. It's the chicken, the rooster, and the hen. I don't know what that is. Is that a basket of eggs? Oh yeah, that's a basket of eggs. Can you see that? Is it going to focus in? And different sizes. Oh, that's a chick. Now this is sort of a shallow mold though. This would be a really good one for clay. I may try that too. But this one, see, I've already lost the, oh y'all. Oh, see, I am so bad. Okay, the total mold. So I already got something on it. It's 7.5 inches long. Let me turn it around. And I know it's upside down. In the video, it's not here. But it's 7.5 inches long that way. Which means that the biggest rooster, let me just do it that way. The biggest rooster is like 3 inches across, and including the feet, it's 4 inches. So from that point to this point is 4 inches, and from that point to that point is 3 inches. So that sort of gives you some kind of idea on how big the pieces are going to be in that. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, I sort of like this. I'm all about picture frames and stuff though, because I love to do alcohol ink paintings. That is really, really pretty. You see the detail in that. I know it's up close, and I'm looking at it to see. Yeah, you can see the detail in that. And the depth. You see the depth? That is a really pretty mold. And it is, not the mold, but the actual piece is 4.5 inches tall. And at the widest point, from side to side, is 3 inches. So it's 3 inches from that point to that point, and 4.5 inches from top to bottom. And this is a good flexible mold, but it's a thick. These are good molds that I've gotten so far today. The only real flimsy one is this one, and it needs to be, because you see the detail in that. And I want you to see this, because you can flip that inside out, and oh boy, could you detail this thing up. Oh, wowzer. Ooh, wouldn't this be so pretty to get it crystallized? And it's going to be shiny. It is going to be shiny. Now, that's another thing I need to point out, okay? That's going to be a dull mold. UV resin it, though. Oh, boy, UV resin and making my own mold and make it shiny. Yeah, all these are going to be dull. This one is too. That's dull. But you can always make it shiny. Now the motorcycle is not going to be dull. That's going to be, that would be a good UV resin to paint that, and UV resin. Ooh, and I got those new Lightwish colored UV resins coming. But those are all pastel colors. They said they were low in stock on the more deeper colors, I guess. But they could send me a set of those later on too. What was that? Zion, are you okay? Oh, was Zion going after a bird? Y'all could see it. I could. Was Zion going after a bird and fell behind the couch? Go check and see if he's okay, Max.
Yeah.
He does that. Okay. This I got because I thought you could use this even winter. It wasn't really a Christmas, because I stopped buying Christmas molds. I didn't even get half of the Christmas stuff that I bought done this year. But again, very detailed mold. And this is a garland. Look at the little pine cones. And see, you wouldn't have to use this whole mold. If you wanted little pine cones, you could just make those little pine cones and use those in something else. So yeah, I'm happy with that mold too. And I'll give you a hint. When I get a good mold off of Temu, you can go down and you can follow the seller. The ones, if you get something really good off of Temu, I suggest you go and find out who the seller is. You just go down a little bit and it will have where their feedback is, their star ratings are, it will have the seller. If you click on their name, it takes you to their page and shows you everything they sell. I follow them and I'll look through their stuff. And that's how I'm finding the good quality molds. Because once I get one, I always go back and I look to see who the seller was, and then I go to their exclusive page. And it works. Oh, yeah. See, I'm happy with all these. And I think these are just 2 different sellers. All of this is just from 2 different ones on Temu. I hope you can see that. Nope, why is it turning orange? A little light needs to come through, I guess. I don't know. Let's try this one. But I think that's going to be too much. Yep, that's too much. Let's try it on the brown. Let's try it on the back. Nope. Okay. Let's go back to the black. You missed it, Ashley. Zion went for a bird and fell behind the couch.
Oh, is he okay?
Yeah, Max checked on him. I hope y'all can see this because this is an excellent mold and the detail is so good. Ashley's almost out of school and she got, what was it, an A+ on your Shakespeare paper?
Oh,
it was good enough that the professor in her class called her out and said that that's exactly what he was looking for and gave her a keychain, a Shakespeare keychain that came from England. That's how good her paper was. Yes, I'm going to brag on my daughter. She worries every time she does a paper, and she's doing so many papers this semester, and Shakespeare. I mean, out of Shakespeare, I think her major is English Lit, though, right?
The English.
Yeah, and so she has to read all of these, and she has to do papers on them. All I can say, Shakespeare would not have been one of my choices at all. She had a whole semester on Shakespeare, and she's done very well. But she worried the whole time. Every time there was a paper, she would almost worry to make herself sick. And I would tell her, it's like, Ashley, you know you're going to do good. And she says, no, I don't know that. But, yeah, I'm very proud of my daughter. Ooh, here's another good. Look at that. I have to turn it sideways because it's too big. See the detail in that? You see the depth in this? Oh my. That is a gorgeous mold right there. Ah, yes it is. Let's see if it tells you. Nope. Yes, it does. Bell Orchid. Yeah, it says Bell Orchid on there. Okay, let's see how big this is. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's right here. I'm telling you, I really need this around my neck. Okay, this is not the size of the mold. This is the actual size of the piece in the mold. And it is 7.5 inches from top to bottom. Nope. There's 3 flowers. Nope, there's 3 pieces. I told you wrong. There's 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? This one right here, I'm going to measure. And from top to bottom on that, it's 7.25 inches long. And at the widest point, which are the leaves, it is 2 inches. So at the widest point, it's 2 inches that way, and it's 7.25 inches from the tip of that to the bottom of that. Okay, the next one I'm going to measure is the center one right here. That curves around, so, but I'm doing it from the top to the bottom, and that's right at 3.5 inches long. But it's going to be a lot wider because of the curve, and it's 3 inches. So from that point right here to that point right there, I didn't do that. From that point to that point is 3 inches. And from that point to that point, I didn't go down there. That's 3.5 inches. Okay. And now we're going to do this one right here. No, I did that one. this one right here. Everything's backwards in the camera, so it's confusing. Okay, this one is right at 5.5 inches long and about 2 inches wide. And that was from that point to that point. No, it's from that point to that point, 2 inches. And from that point to that point, 5.5 inches. I wish you could see the detail, and it's not picking the detail. It's even got the little bitty lines. The detail is exquisite on this mold right here. And it's good and flexible, but that's okay because it's good and thick. It's a well-made mold. Very well made. Okay. They just keep on coming. Ooh, I like this one too. These were not cheap molds. I do need to clarify that. Most of the really big, good molds, I paid like $8 to $9 on some of them. I don't mind paying the money for a good quality mold. It's still cheaper than what you're going to find on Amazon. Look at the mushrooms. Look at that. Look at the little mouse. Do you see that? Can you see the detail? Because it's got little eyes. Oh, that's the back of them. Look. That's the front of the mouse. I wish you could see that as good as I can. That's the back of them. Oh, I love this mold right here. Oh, that is so cool. That is a cool mold right there. And because there's so many of them, I'm just going to give you the measurement of the mold because I don't want to have to measure every little one of these. The mold is 8 inches by 5 inches. And the mouse, I'll give you the measurement of the mouse. It's 1.25 inches tall. And at the widest part, it's like 3/4 of an inch going across. I'm happy with this one too. I really wish you could see the detail. I wish I could get it somewhere I could get it up close so you could see the detail in there. You see the little vine swirling around there? Oh, the detail is just... And I know you can't see it, but the inside of the mushrooms are just so detailed also. That one is a really nice mold right there. Okay, here comes another one. Oh, this is better in person than it is. These are good molds. Let's see if the mushroom tells you what it... Off-white mushroom was the last one. And the seller, the manufacturer, I'm going to spell this to you. Xumillion. That's who you look for on Temu. I'm going to say it one more time. I could show it to you, but it's so tiny, and I don't think it would be backwards. Xumil. Wait a minute. Let me start all over again. Xumillition. And I will show you. But it's going to look backwards. But maybe it will give you some kind of reference point. Oh, you can't see that. I don't think you can see that at all. It's too shiny. That's what I was talking about right there. But I don't think it's going to come through. And the same person made this mold. Also. Oh, see, I want to go downstairs so bad and pour resin right this second. And I know the detail's not going to come through as good, but oh my goodness gracious. You see the acorn, you see the detail in that leaf and the acorn? Look at the horse. Look at how they even showed where the muscles and the division is on that horse. Look at the leaves and the acorn. Look at the dog. And the fox. Why is it turning orange? There it goes. Ah, yes, I love these molds. I will try to give you the measurement of the horse, so you know. My coffee's getting cold. Okay, from the tip of the horse's nose to the tip of the tail, it's 8.75 inches long. Oh, and this tells you, oh, can you see? It tells you how much. I don't know if you can see that, but it tells you how much each one. I love that animal. That horse takes 72 grams or 48 mLs. Oh, that is just awesome. Okay, the height of the horse is 4 inches. From the tip of the mane to the tip to the bottom of the first leg, it's 4 inches tall. I'm happy with these molds. That's a heavy mold too. Okay, this is a smaller mold. Oh, what does this say? Horse. It just says horse on it. Okay. Let's see if this says anything. This is not from the same seller, I don't think, because it's a more shallow mold. Yeah, no, this is not from the same seller. And it doesn't have a name on it. But I still liked it, and it would be good for accent pieces. And it's birds with flowers. Get down, Zion. And of course, this is smaller. The biggest of the birds on here, from top to bottom of the bird, is 2 inches. And right at a 1/2 inch across, to give you some kind of idea. Okay. I forgot that I got that. I thought this would be a good accent too. This is called Gray White Silica Gel. That's weird, and this is not the same seller either. You can tell. You can tell what molds came from which seller by the quality. This is still a good quality mold, and I'm hoping you'll be able to see that. It's palm trees, but can you see inside? You see how detailed it is, and even in the palms there's texture in the palms. You see how thick that is? It's a good mold. It's not real flimsy. See, I'm pushing on it. It's not, I can't hardly go back that way. That's a good quality mold. And I'm going to do this in hopes that you can see the inside. Can you see the texture on the inside of the leaves? I hope you can. My camera keeps going in and out, in and out. Too much light source, I think. There's light. We have a big window on the front, which is the whole wall. Back there on the other wall, because we have an open concept. Our kitchen is over there. This is our living room. Our dining room is right there. It's an open concept. There's no wall in between any of this. In the back is the same kind of window all the way across, and then a door over here with a big old window. So we have nothing but natural light coming in during the daytime. Okay, I got this because I've gotten 2 other of their molds, and I really like them. They're almost like a crystal effect, but I did not have the round one. I have the heart one, and I have the square one, but can you see that? Now, these are real flexible, but I love the texture, and I don't know if you can, it's really textured. And it's almost like a crystal effect. It's like it looks like crystal when you pour it. And I've got the heart, and I showed you that. Remember when I showed you one, and it was just, it wasn't a heart. It was something else. And I said, I can't believe y'all didn't point out that, you know, I said this and it was this. Well, it's the same. It's from the same place. It's just a different shape. Oh, and let me measure that. This is one of those real flexible. This is like 2.75 inches, and that's from the outer part to the outer part. Now, if I do what the actual piece is going to measure, and it's a little hard with this mold because it's so flimsy, but I'm going to say about 2.25 inches round in diameter for the actual piece. Let me put it on here and see if you can see the detail. Now, I think you can see the detail better with the light coming through. Whoa. Yeah, you can see the detail better that way. Okay. You're still coming. Oh, this is the panda. And I think I showed y'all this on the last video on my phone. I was showing you some of the pieces that I got. I've only got one more order coming from Temu. And that's amazing. That's the panda. And I don't know if you're going to be able to see the detail, but that panda, the skin, the fur part of that panda is all detailed out. And then there's the little bamboo stick right there that he holds in his hands. I wish you could see the detail, because the detail is, oh, there you go. Now you can see the texture. I love these molds. Let's see. I'm thinking the same person. Yep, it's the same one that made the bigger ones. I knew it. You can tell by the quality of the mold. This is marked Panda. And this is from that same XUMILLTION guy on Temu. And you can tell when you get one of their molds. Is this the last mold? Yes, I think it is the last mold. And I've looked at this mold and looked at this mold, and it's from the same person. And you can just tell by the quality of the mold. And this person should be giving me a commission. No. And I got this because you could use this on so many different things. Can you see? I want you to look at the texture and the depth in this mold. You see? You see in there? Great quality molds. You see how deep it is? Just great molds. Okay. And the beehive, I'm going to give you the measurement for the beehive. The beehive is 2 inches tall. The honeycombs are roughly, and this is going to be a rough estimate because of the shape, they're roughly right at 1.75 inches across and about 1.5 inches from top to bottom. And the bee that has the wings open is like at 1 inches across and 1/2 inch from top to bottom to give you some kind of idea. And the honey drip is right at 1.25, a little bit under actually, inches across and lengthwise. But this is an outstanding mold right there too. Okay, that's all the molds. This is, I did not know that they sold embossing folders. I'm not going to use this as an embossing folder. I have so many embossing folders. I could spend a whole hour just showing you my embossing folders on a YouTube video. I bought this because I'm going to try to make a silicone inlay out of it to use in coasters. That was the main purpose of getting it. And I don't know if you can be able to see the detail. Can you see it? But oh no, you cannot see it better that way. You see that? You see the flowers and the bird and the leaves. And I'm going to try to make a silicone inlay to use in coasters. And I'm going to do that by using this side that goes in. You can see how it goes in. And I'm going to pour the silicone rubber over it and use that. That's how my mind works when I look at things. Okay, and y'all know that I have been on a quest for looking for thumb rings. Well, I have 4 of them here. The other ones did not go to waste because John, my son-in-law, could wear them. So I kept one and I gave the other ones to John. So they did not go to waste, which is a good thing. And I'm going to get the whiteboard out. I think you're going to be able to see them better on the whiteboard. Okay, the first one I got, and I'm really hoping this works because I really like this color. Wait a minute, I'm going to get a drink of my coffee. Oh, it's cold. Oh, that's gross. It's really good coffee when it's from Dutch Brothers, and I get the sugar-free Kokomo. I've tried other sugar-free stuff, but I always go back to the sugar-free Kokomo for some reason. Isn't it funny how I noticed my head going this way just thinking about it, because it was like, nope, nothing else, just sugar-free Kokomo. If you pay attention to people, if their head is going that way and they're saying yes, then you need to pay attention to that, because what they're really saying is no. Can you see that? Let's see. It works. Oh, yes, it works. Ooh, that's bright and shiny. Maybe it's too big. It fits over the knuckle, but oh. You see how much big? It's too big, but that's the only way that it's going to work. Let's see. Let's see how it looks when. See, it's too big. I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not. It's too big, but I can't get anything. I mean, it gets, if I got some, see, it's not going to fall off. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm happy with that. I love the ring, but I don't like the way it looks on my thumb. I may not like any of them. Okay. And these are 10.5. This is just a plain silver band. Oh, this is way too big. See, I don't understand. I got 10s. See, look at that. That is going to fall off. I got 10s and they were too small to go over my knuckle. I got 10.5s and they're too big. Look at that. Maybe I'm just not meant to wear a thumb ring. I really like them though. Yeah, go on that one. This one's even fatter. But isn't there, I don't know. If you're married, you're supposed to wear them on your left, right? And if you're single, you're supposed to wear them on your right. So I have to wear mine on my left. I don't know. Okay, well, 2 down. Now the blue one does fit. It won't fall off. But it looks just so bright. Okay, let's try this one. That looks just like the other one. Yeah, it is. And it's just this big. Okay. I don't know if to show you. I think it's the exact ring. I don't know why I got 2. I think sometimes when I'm looking, I don't realize it's in my cart. Okay. And here's one. It's a little bit ornate. Let's see. Oh, I think this one's it. Look, see, it's not, whoa. It fits, but it's not, see, I think that's the one, y'all. What do you think? Let me put the blackboard up so you can see it. Ooh. Can you see it? There's a little bit of design there. I sort of like that one. Thumbs up. Although I always do this because I'm right-handed. But I can do thumbs up. And with that thumbs up, this is the end of the video. I am done. I have opened up everything, and so I'm going to say watch for the UV earring thing later. This is now 3:01, and I'm going to go ahead and get this on up, and later this evening, probably about 10, maybe 9 or so, the other one should be popping up, and you can watch that, and that will be on a couple of UV resin earrings with a little bit of twist to them. And, oh, I don't have my glasses on, so I can't hardly see what I'm doing. Okay. There's Zion in the back. And if you liked it, please hit that thumbs up button. If you like the thumb ring, let me know. Let me know which one you do like. Or if you think thumb rings are stupid, let me know that too. Or if you know if, there's if what I said was right or wrong about, if you're married, you wear it on your left, and if you're single, you wear it on your right. I don't know. I heard that somewhere. I could be totally wrong. Who knows? And if you like the video, you can comment down below, and I love reading your comments. Even if it's just, hi, Beth, I still like reading your comments, as long as they're nice. I do get some rude comments, and I just go, boop, and they're gone. And most of the time, I don't ever see them. Oh, this is one thing I do want to address, and I'm not gonna name names or anything like that. The comment, I never saw the comment. But evidently, one of my subscribers, and she is not a rude person at all. She's been one of my subscribers from the very beginning. She is not rude, and she had said something, and somebody else, evidently, I didn't see it, so I'm just going by, what I was told, but evidently somebody blasted her for that. And I appreciate the fact that person was probably trying to defend me, and I understand, and I do appreciate that. But what happens when you do that, we all have different personalities. We all each have a unique personality. And yes, there are some people that are horrible out there. There are. And there's some people that are just mean, and they enjoy being mean, but that was not the case. And so I'm going to ask y'all, and I love my subscribers, and I love the fact that you're so loyal and that you want to defend me. I do love that. But I'm going to ask y'all not to do that, okay? Because there's some people out there that really are not being mean. They're not being rude. They're honestly trying to help me. And I don't want anybody on this channel getting their feelings hurt. That would just make me feel horrible. And the mean people, I delete. I get them off of here. I don't give them at the time of day. I feel sorry for them. Most of the time, I don't ever even see their comments, and when I do, it's just like, it just makes me sad, and I do delete it because I don't want anybody else having to read that kind of nonsense. But I just don't want anybody getting their feelings hurt, so I'm just going to ask, if you see somebody saying something, just, if it's somebody who's being mean, they thrive on remarks, so, you don't want that either. And if somebody is honestly, genuinely being, trying to give me some really good constructive pointers, I know who each of my subscribers are. Believe it or not, I do. I read all your comments. I have from the very beginning. I do know if you're meaning it in a nice, honest way, or if you're just being a butt about it. I'm real good about being able to tell that. So I just don't want anybody to get their feelings hurt. So please, if you see somebody out there that does something like that, just ignore it. That's what I do. If it's somebody that I know that is giving me good, honest pointers, then I do read it, and I do listen. I listen to each and every person that does that. I've learned a lot from that. I do appreciate it. I don't appreciate the rudeness in somebody saying, please don't plaster your face. We don't want to see your face. Well, that's rude. You just don't say that. And with people like that, I don't really care if they watch me or not, and poof, they're gone anyway. I block them. But if somebody says, something about, wow, Beth, your lighting was way off today. Well, yeah, it was. And I am aware, but, a lot of people come up with alternatives. Like, have you tried this? Have you tried that? I love that because I'm still learning. I will be learning till the day that I die. And I hope that's My age for many, many years has been 94 years. Living to 94 years old. I don't know why, but I've always felt like I will live until I'm 94 years old. By God's grace, maybe I will. I don't know. But I will be learning up until that very day. And I'm glad that I can. I am very appreciative of, I'm still learning. I watched Marva on Marvelous Artsy last night, and she was doing the Live Edge coaster from Michelle's Glitz and Glitter, which I want to get one of those Live Edge molds from her. I ordered one from somewhere overseas, but hers looks really, I really want to get one of her molds. But, and yes, I do watch everybody else's channels. But she was talking, I just lost my train of thought. My mind just went blank. Margaret was doing the Live Edge. What was I talking about, y'all? Oh my gosh. I should end the video now and just, I don't edit, so what you get is what you get. Oh, yes I do. Okay, she was talking about how she had just learned how to do the time lapse, and my first thought that popped in my mind is, oh wow, I wish she'd show me how, because I think it's really cool, but I don't have a clue. I don't have a clue how to do that time lapse. And I know that she deals with a lot of the same issues that I do, and I really need to message her, I guess, and say, please tell me how to do the time lapse, especially when you're doing certain, methods, the way the resin moves. I just think it's cool. So yes, there are so many things that I still am learning about, and I'm thankful that I can still learn. So, okay, this is just, I'm yapping again. Okay, well, I'm going to end the video now, and I hope y'all have a great day. I hope you enjoy doing crafts, whatever kind of crafts it is. There's so many things out there, and we appreciate each and every one of them. The Facebook group, I do want to bring that up, because on the Facebook group, there's people that's never done resin in their life, but they do another craft, and we all are learning from each other over there. And diamond painting, I never even thought about diamond painting, but we have somebody over there, and I know there's probably several, but Geneva is the one that comes to my mind when diamond painting pops up. And she's got me wanting to do it now. And I never in my life would have thought that that was something that I wanted to do, but I see what she's doing, and it's like, wow, because that stuff can be gorgeous. And, there's people who do ceramics. There's people, and I spent many years doing ceramics, and I miss it. We had a ceramic studio for several years, and there's people that do macrame and crocheting and knitting, and there's just, we can all learn from each other, and that's the reason why on my Facebook group I wanted to be any and all crafts. And you don't even have to be a crafter to be a part of our Facebook group. There's a lot of people who don't craft but love seeing what everybody else crafts. So if that is something that you would like, please feel free to, in the description, the link is there. And if you can't find it, just holler at me on the comments. Well, nicely holler at me in the comments and say, Beth, could you send me the link to the Facebook group? And with that, I'm going to say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you again real soon. Bye. Okay, I forgot. I don't want to put this on until I wash it, but I wanted y'all to be able to see it. And I don't know how else to do this, but that's, I can't get it in full. No, it's still down there. But it gives you some, oh, the camera just went so. wonky. So, okay. Yep, this is what happens. The true reality of making videos. Now it's still wonky, but it gives you some kind of idea of what it looks like. Alright, now this is for real. The end of the video. Bye!